All right, man. Sorry, the stream went down a minute ago. I just had so much to do that I decided just to roll with get the shit done, man. It's trash day, so it's already complicated for cats. And I was hoping I was going to be able to get Trident. I mean, Penelope, or Flea met today. Today's her day. I haven't seen her in 2 days now, so hopefully she's doing all right. But Fluffy and Frank are there as usual. The dynamic duo. Got both of them overfed, I think, today. Frank, man, nobody's petting Frank. His fur just keeps coming out every time I pet him pretty drastically. He had a big ass honker eye booger. It was like chunky that I got out of the corner of his eye for him. I bet that feels way better. And what else? Oh, I gave Trident, Fluffy 30, like 9 grams. I'm overfeeding Fluffy again. I think I need to back off again. I keep thinking that maybe Fluffy's not fat anymore. Maybe she's like just big boned and she's big structured. She needs a little bit more food. But then when I saw her after eating, I saw her like walking back down there, and I'm thinking she's getting food somewhere else probably. But Frank, he feels skinny. He feels like he's starting to get kind of skinny. So I'm starting to think I might just need to start feeding him more. But then I did give him more. I gave him like 59 grams, or opposed to the bot tells me to give him like 50 or 40, 41. The AI, but whatever. I was giving them 85 grams each. I was giving Fluffy like 120 grams each sometimes, each day. So it's way reduced. But then Trident was hanging around the whole time, like she was hanging out first out front at like early this morning. I first got up like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. She was no. It was when I went to go get Sawyer. Actually, it was around. That had been. I got Sawyer out at 7:30. No, 8 o'clock. So yeah, she was up there at 8, sitting on the front porch on the chair, and then she disappeared as I was doing the trash. I didn't see her out there taking the trash out. And then she appeared again. Oh, as I was taking the trash out, she actually appeared in the walkway, and I had to walk towards her. And then she like had to jump over the wall into the alley, and then she came back onto this side area right here and just kind of hung out. And so while I was feeding them, and I was going to try to feed her on the side here, but the other 2 cats would have been done eating by then, and it would have just gotten all fucking weird, dude. They would have walked with me to it, and she would have never came to it. So I had to feed her on the front porch to try to do the Cordelio again. I did give her the once a day one last week. I think I gave it to her on the 7th. I gave her a Capstar, but those only last for 1 day or 2. They do kill all the adult fleas pretty fast with hardly any side effects. But I mean, that's hardly any relief for an outdoor cat that's surrounded by them. So I was bound and determined to get that Cordelio into her, man. I was like, this is the last one I'm gonna waste. These are like $15 pills in America, unless I get them from Singapore. I get them for about 10, somewhere around there. So like, I really want it to work and or like I want her to eat it when I put it in there because I wasted quite a few of them trying to get them in her. And got one in. I figured out how to do it. I give her very little food, like 15 grams, and I put a very minuscule amount of pill pocket over the top of it, and then I stuff that in the middle of the food. So it's like it's a pill inside of a pocket inside of a pocket. It's a turducken. And that word, like she takes a couple licks and then she starts going, how? And she just went, how? Took it on in. So hopefully, I mean, she's not out of the water yet. That's a full pill. And I mean, hopefully her body is able to take it well. And I can see her in the next 48 hours. I need to see that she's doing well in 48 hours. And I got her to eat a little bit more food also because they're supposed to have a good meal with this. It helps it absorb. And a trash truck came by right as she was eating the first bowl with this in it. A trash truck right here down the alley, going backwards, hitting the orange tree, making all kinds of fucking air brake noises. You know the shit that, oh, and it had the beep, 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 beep. I'm like, you motherfucker. Right now, you just happen to, you come here like once a week or something, maybe twice if they really need it. You just have, I think it's twice a week. One comes down this alley, and it just happened to be at that exact moment when I was trying to do, I hadn't tried to give Trident a flea medication in probably, it feels like it's been like a month, dude, and that damn trash truck came. Right on cue, dude. I put the bowl down. I was like, come here, Trident, there you go. The trash goes. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? You know what I mean, bro? I wanted to yell at him. I wanted to look at me like, you fucking idiot. You're fucking everything up. You don't understand. So, but it worked. It worked out. She came back. She did actually run off from the trash truck scaring her. She did actually run off down the sidewalk, and I got her to come back and eat a second little bowl that had like, 20, 30 grand, or I think I had like 20 something grand. So she was getting a good like half can with it. I think that should be fine. I didn't want to feed her too much with it because I didn't want her to like be like, oh, hey, this is the spot to come again. Let me just verify with the, I should have verified it with the bot beforehand, but let me just see what the bot says. Is 35 grams of Fancy Feast pate enough food for a cat to eat with Fidelio for it to work, for it to be absorbed correctly and fully. Yes, 35 grams of Fancy Feast pate is very likely enough for Cordelio cat to be absorbed correctly as long as your cat actually eats the tablet with the food or within 30 minutes after feeding. With the food. Cordelio's cat labeling says to give it with food, and one source notes food greatly improves the absorption in cats. It's not about needing a large meal, just food present in the stomach. Okay, good then. Within 30 minutes, within food substantially increased absorption. For an unfed cat, key issue is whether the cat fully consumes the dose, not whether the portion is full can or specific gram amount. About 30 is modest amount, but it is still food and should be sufficient for administration if your cat eats it reliably. The package guidance does not specify minimum gram amount, only that it is given with food. If your cat is a grazer and may leave some behind, it's safer to use a smaller amount of a highly palatable portion that you know will be finished. I think it'll be good, man. If your cat vomits soon after eating, refuses the food, or only eats part of the portion, or portion may be less reliable. In that case, not. Yeah, it ate all of it. We should be good with that. Yeah, and I probably actually gave her about 45 grams, 40 to 45. Check right now. See what's left in this. Just out of curiosity here. I'm a scientist. Ooh, oh yeah, wait. There's 60 there, so there's. I gave her 25 out of this can. Another can was like at least 15. Okay, so 40 to 45 grams. I gave her about half a can of food with it. I'm paranoid, but then I should just give her a little bit more just in case. Just as long as food's present, though, it said. I'm probably good, dude. Because if it really, like... I can't remember if it said in the packaging. I don't have to look right now. It says it needs to be a full meal. Or... the AI would have probably found it, though. So that's all. I'm done with everything cat-wise. For the morning, I'm clocked out now. Unless I try to do something with Trident, but it's fine. She's probably still out there. She's last I checked, she's in the front yard. Where's the packaging? Right here. This is what the official thing says: administer with food or within 30 minutes after feeding. It didn't say anything there. I was just so in a hurry that I probably should have looked at this first, refreshed myself on it first, because all the other cats, I give them like their full feeding. And to be fair, dude, that was actually close to what I feed Frank and Penelope now. I love to get my ass wet. Something about it. Just alright. See, I just hope she's alright. That's another thing, like this is a prescribed medication, so hopefully it doesn't make her have seizures or anything. I can do that. Fleas on the animal prior to administration are killed within 8 hours. For ticks, the onset of efficacy is 24 hours of attachment for 1 month. The existing ticks on the animal prior to administration are killed within 18 hours. Veterinary medical product kills existing and newly emerged fleas on cats before they can lay eggs. Therefore, the product breaks the flea cycle. It doesn't kill the egg though. So hopefully she doesn't have a ton of eggs on her. Where does it say anything on here? There it is. It doesn't say. Why doesn't it say how much food on here? You would think it would say, like, does it, I mean, was a pill pocket around it? Is that considered food? What's considered food? Fat? Sugar? Meat? Does it matter? It doesn't make sense, dude, if they don't give more. Why don't they give us an amount needed? They don't give a specific amount of food because the important part is the presence of food, not a precise gram threshold. The label says for Dahlia cat must be given a food or and the product and denotes vegetable may be reduced if it's not given that way, but it's not by a minimal meal size. So making sure she's not throwing up or anything out here. Oh, she's so pretty. She's laying in the front yard right now. Comfortable. I don't know how long the vomiting can, or how long it can take before that actually happens. That's another thing, dude. It's kind of like with this medication in particular, since I can't put a topical on some of these cats. Like Trident, there's no way I can put a topical on her. So I have to use these types of treatments, pill-based treatments. The thing is, like, if she throws this thing up, or she threw it up, I wouldn't know, really. Sometimes they run off and I don't see them. Like with an indoor cat, I'm able to keep them for under observation for a 48-hour period. I think it's one of the reasons why these are veterinary, like you have to have a prescription for them, because you're really supposed to, I'm really supposed to be watching these cats after doing this. But I mean, I don't know, dude, it's the risk I'm willing to take for them, because otherwise, what kind of life is that, dude? It's riddled with parasites. It's very, very low likelihood that something will happen, but it's just I'm increasing the odds with each new cat that I give it to. That's what worries me a little bit. Like, is this the cat that's going to have an issue? He's 80-something years old, running track meet right now. Yeah, somebody asked me in the last stream why I have so many Ziploc sandwich bags or Ziploc bags. I guess they saw it when I did this. Like I went, and then I went to walk out, and it was really fast. I wasn't slow. It was like, and they were like, and then I noticed the comment when I got off. It's when you have so many Ziploc bags. Well, I'll tell you why. I shop at Costco. Huh? I am a. Here's the thing. Here's what Costco merchandise is. It's promotional items, dude. You see how that works? You just saw these gigantic fucking boxes on my shelf now that say Ziploc, and it like, I was a commercial for them, dude. That's what Costco items are. Like, if you look at it, what's something else? Uh, like everything is huge. The lettering, like this bag of potato chips, you can see it from across the fucking grocery store. You know I'm getting that one. Like when you see stuff, when I'm walking past people's carts in Costco, I'm looking at what's in them. I'm curious of what they're getting. Now, what's this guy getting? What do they buy? You know, like, and oftentimes, for instance, the Starbucks Instant. I used to get those. I don't think they have them anymore. They had these little Starbucks packets that like one serving Starbucks things that were ridiculously priced, probably. But that their packaging for it was 2 boxes that were like this big and this wide for both of them, right? Like, I don't know. I can almost fit it in my pocket probably. Maybe that's why they did what they did, so people wouldn't steal them. But they turned the packaging into this giant like card stock that was thick as shit, plastic in it and shit. So you had to really like rip into it to get the boxes out of it. But you can see it from a mile away in people's carts. But these 2 little boxes, if that was in somebody's cart, it would get lost in the shuffle. You wouldn't see it. But as another customer, you see this big ass Starbucks thing in my cart. Much easier. I think that's what a lot of the packaging is, like why it's so fucking odd in Costco. Like it's like, why is this packaging so bulky? It doesn't have to be. It's so that you can advertise it while you're walking around the store. I figured it out, man. It makes sense to me. It's the only thing that makes sense. Some of the packaging that they have. I mean, if it wasn't Costco, I would think it was so that it wouldn't get stolen. Because there ain't no way in hell. I was bringing up another point right now, but like Costco's got so many cameras and shit, and a dude at the door. I don't think they're getting shit stolen that much. Maybe they are, but like you're definitely not getting that big ass packaging though. Whenever you order it off of Amazon or something like that, because that just causes more shipping cost for them. Trying to look around and see what else was like that. Oh, check this good fucking bro. I had to brag. I have to humble brag about this shit. These right here are addicting. They're chocolate bars with that pistachio, like Middle Eastern stuff up in there. The crunchy cream stuff. This was $8, right? Missing some, right? So I'm back there. It's near the water, all the way in the back of the store is where this type of stuff is, and the 2 zeros means it's a manager's closeout. And I'm sitting there picking it up, and I'm like, hold up, I'm feeling it and shit. I'm like, I don't know, man, that feels pretty full to me. So then I take it to where the other ones are, and I'm like doing this with it. It feels pretty fucking. It's the same, dude. And it's like a $5 or $6 difference here in price. I end up getting it, of course, get it home, and then I realize on the back it says there's 15 servings per container. It tells me exactly how many of these individually wrapped things are supposed to be in here. All right? There's only one missing. There's 14 of them. Score! Yo, this is, and these if you were to try to get this bag right here, I bet it's like a $20-something bag if you try to get it off the internet. Let's see what we got here. See what we're gonna come up we got here. Okay, so Amazon, Nutty Fruity, Dubai chocolate. See. There's some right there. It comes This is the cheapest. Wait, that's the cheapest one I could find. But it's six. That's only 6.35 ounces. This is 16 ounces. So for a 16 ouncer, if I can find it. Here's a 16 ouncer that you can get. Is this free shipping? So it has to be free shipping. Let's see. April 20. I can't get till April 20th. That's too long. I need it now. It's shipped from somewhere else. I don't think it's free shipping. Okay, it is free shipping. Okay, so that's not an Amazon seller though, so it's a little sketch. Dine on distribution. I kind of like, I want to see what the Amazon's charging for it. And now the square ones, not the round ones. Amazon doesn't have it. So, but still, they're charging 23 bucks. 23 bucks for this bag. There you have it. Less than what? That's like a third of the price. That's like almost 70% off. Yeah, let's have some booch, baby. Let's have some fucking booch. Who's ready to have some booch with me? Some probiotic kombucha, mango, passion fruit, less sugar. That's the thing you want. They put too much motherfucking sugar in kombucha. Sweepy's on top of the door. What am I gonna do with that? With that lady? Oh, woo! This stuff's actually good for drinkers to drink. People that drink alcohol, kombucha. Helps to you know what I'm saying? Because like the alcohol strips a lot of the good bacteria in your body. It kills everything. It kills the bacteria in your stomach, in your intestines, and this helps to give you back some of the good bacteria. Alcohol is kind of like a gut probiotic or a gut antibiotic, isn't it? Yeah, finally. I've never actually thought of it like that. Let me see. Let me see what Perplexity says. Is alcohol like a gastrointestinal tract antibiotic due to it killing bacteria? Let's see. Not really. Drinking alcohol is not like taking a gastrointestinal antibiotic because typical beverage alcohol is far too diluted to sterilize the gut, and most of it's absorbed before it could act broadly on intestinal bacteria. At high enough concentrations, ethanol can kill microbes on skin or surfaces, which is why hand sanitizers work at 60 to 95% alcohol. But the alcohol in beer, wine, or liquor is not the same as gut disinfectant, and using very high concentrations internally would also damage tissue. What doesn't it? I read somewhere that it kills. Let me see. If anything, heavy drinking tends to push the microbiome and intestinal lining in an unhealthy direction rather than cleaning out the gut. Let me clarify something. Does it kill good gut bacteria? Yes, alcohol disrupts and reduces populations of good gut bacteria, leading to dysbiosis, where beneficial microbes decline while harming ones increase. That's okay. That's why it's not like an antibiotic. It only kills the good ones. Hold up, just fucking God damn it, sweet pea, what are you doing? You already jumped down and then jumped onto the gate. I was gonna get her off the door so she didn't hurt her joints. Does drinking kombucha help with this? Kombucha can help by introducing probiotics and supporting beneficial gut bacteria, potentially countering alcohol's disruptive effects on the microbiome. I mean, that's all I was trying to say anyway. That's why I admitted it. I'm just guessing about the antibiotic effects of it. I mean, of course, you can't fucking drink whiskey and get rid of a stomach bacteria that is killing you. That's not what I was saying. But it is somewhat like an antibiotic because it kills. I mean, isn't that what antibiotics do? They pinpoint and target certain types of bacteria depending on like what their makeup is and shit. Dude, are antibiotics alive? Like are they? Come on. Are antibiotics alive like probiotics? Dude, sweetie, you gotta knock it off in there. Let me show all what she's doing right now, so you knew what, like. Nope, she jumped down. So it says no, antibiotics are not alive like probiotics. Antibiotics are synthetic or semi-synthetic chemical compounds designed to kill or inhibit bacteria. Probiotics deliver living bacteria, are used to colonize the gut, multiply and support health by competing with pathogens and aiding digestion. That's interesting. They compete with other bacteria. And what's interesting about that with me is that mycelium does the same thing. Mycelium is beneficial, but it competes with mold. But once the mycelium takes hold, it can guard itself, and it can guard the area from mold. As long as it's taken root, it's like strong. It has to be strong. It's very interesting. I agree with mushrooms, but if it's not strong enough and the mold takes over first, it can kill the mushroom mycelium. And it's like kind of like this, probiotics are like mycelium, and once they have their numbers up, they're able to keep the bad bacteria down. Fungus and bacteria, I guess they're somewhat similar. Sweet pea, why do you keep jumping down? I want to show them. She's jumping up to here and hanging out. This is whatever. That's the second time I've tried to show her. Duh. Let me just see. Are probiotics kinda like mycelium mycelium's ability to fight all other funguses. Yes, there's a strong analogy. Probiotics fight off harmful fungi and bacteria, much like mycelium competes against rival fungi for resources in space. Shared mechanics. Probiotics like lactobacillus inhibit fungal pathogens such as Candida albicans by producing antimicrobial compounds, acids, bacteriocins that prevent mycelium growth. Why do you keep jumping up there? Stop it! What are you doing? Oh, why is she acting crazy this morning? Alright, I gotta pick Simon's food up. Simon, come here. Oh, yeah, you already left the door open. Come on. A little bit more, maybe. How about that? Just a bite more. And then put it up. You want no more? Put it up. I'm gonna put it up. I'm gonna put it up. No. Come on. What time is it? Okay. What's going on, buddy? What should you eat today? What should you eat today? Oh, shit. Okay, then. I didn't realize all that. Well, we're going to have to wait till 1, buddy, or 2, I mean. Sorry. Gotta put it up. He ate all but that out of the second can today, so he's eaten a can and a half already since 2 o'clock in the morning. Pretty good. Pretty good, man. Yesterday he ate a bunch in the morning, but he didn't eat much in the afternoon, so maybe he'll just eat more than I didn't even get an appetite stimulant today, dude. I didn't even get an appetite stimulant. It's been now, I think, 4 days. Swear out soon too. Mycelium similarly outcompetes other fungi through rapid colonization, nutrients sequestration, and secretion of antifungal enzymes or antibiotics, like those from Trichoderma species. Both use competition for. Flippy, what the fuck are you doing? Shit. I can hear her. Just keeps jumping up on the gate over and over, making it clank and clacker. Both use competition for adhesion sites, pH alteration, and toxin production to suppress rivals. Probiotics block fungal invasion in the gut, while mycelium dominates soil or wood ecosystems. Certain mushrooms, mycelium, even act as prebiotics, boosting probiotic bacteria like Bifidobacterium for mutual gut benefits. Limitations. Probiotics aren't a direct cure for fungal infections, but support microbiome balance. Mycelium's antifungal prowess is ecological, not therapeutic in humans. The parallel holds best in competitive exclusion rather than chemical warfare alone. Fucking interesting though, dude. Like I saw it. I saw the connection as soon as it was like it outcompetes it in the stomach. Because that's like in growing mushrooms, you have to make sure that before you before you mix in the grain spawn, it has to be fully covered. Yeah, it has to be fully. You have to shake it. You gotta let it sit for another like few days. You gotta shake it, let it sit, make sure it's all nice and coated. Because if it's not, then there's a chance there's like a vector point on the grain for something else to outcompete the mycelium and cause it to go bad. You know, it's kind of like alcohol will make your stomach do that and allow the other bacteria to outcompete. It could be fucking diarrhea and shit, right? Give you the runs, make you start running, maybe turn you into a robot. Maybe you'll go and ask Elon Musk if you can go to Mars by yourself. Rocket Man, I'm Rocket Man. I am Rainbow Man too, though, Elon. Like, tell him the whole story. He must know everything. Woo! Got that boosh, baby. Get boosh, baby. I had a friend. Well, he's still my friend. I have a friend that he had this. He had an accident. Had a DUI accident, and he got a thing put on his car where he had to like blow it in it and shit to fucking make it drive. We did lots of mushrooms together. He was still allowed to do those. But he would always bring over some boots, man. He even brewed it once. He made some. He got a mother from somebody, and I never tried his boots, so I'm sure he's. I don't know. I wonder if he's still doing it. But yeah, he'd bring it over. Get to try some fancy kombucha before doing the boomers. He's doing great now, dude. That dude's living his best life. He buckled down after that and just started like really going after his dream, and he's doing it now. He's doing what he wanted to do. Yeah, baby. He took that time that he wasn't drinking and started doing a lot of volunteering for outdoor stuff that he needed to do this volunteering and shit to get certified in different things. Plus he was taking a bunch of courses in it and getting certified, and ended up getting the job, man. Motherfucker. We didn't get to hang out much because of that too, so he took a lot of sacrifices not hanging out with anybody really. That's the kombucha guy. He's been on stream, dude, a long time ago, 5-6 years ago. People have seen him, that he's real. We get food poisoning together. For oysters. He always was kind of special though, dude. Fucking botany degree. He's got a bachelor's in botany. Pretty dope. You don't meet too many dudes that's got a bachelor's in botany, do you? And that's not even like what he's doing right now. He's doing a very manly job. He's actually doing one of the most manly jobs that we have available to us. And like, period. Alright, I'm just gonna give it. He's a forest firefighter. He fights fires in our national forests and shit. He works with the government doing that now. He's able to live out in the off the grid pretty much. Sometimes he'll be at a station and he has to just make sure that like there aren't any smoke or anything that gets called in and he has to go look at or whatever. Like they'll put him up there, these cabins and shit that our government has throughout the country where people are living, and just in case something happens and they gotta get out and put a fire out or report a fire that's happening. But those jobs are really hard to get, dude. Like I saw how much he had to sacrifice to get it, but he's doing awesome now. Much more manly than a botanist, but he's got so much knowledge in botany and in rocks and minerals and shit. Really cool dude. Like, I don't know. I don't think I've ever met a dude like him before. Meanwhile, he's like 10, 15 years younger than me, too. What do you want? I don't know. Like, dude's an inspiration. He's way younger than me. You know that's a good dude. I wish we lived closer to each other. Actually, I really do. He's never out here though. Sometimes he comes out to fight a fire. They have him going all over the place, but very often he's busy when he's Oh, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Let me see, reminding myself of actually what I have. That's fucking amazing. Look at that. That's amazing. Don't look at it. Oh. Ooh. Kombucha makes a person a little gassy, I think. Okay, so that's 1 6-pill Credelio down out of 3. Ching. Simon's rubbing his face against the heater even though it's not on. I don't know if he's trying to tell me to turn it on or something. That's happening. look at this. Lou, you still here? Hey, is this actually Australian, Lou? Or is this some bullshit? Wish I could snap my fingers being a place far away. Remember that movie Looper? Where they could do that pretty much? Looper, where they would like all of a sudden be on the other side of the planet. I saw that shit in the movie theater a long ass time ago. What the fuck? Let me see. Let me see the premise of it. What was the premise of the movie Looper? It came out in 2012. Looper, sci-fi through a future where time travel exists, but it's illegal and controlled by organized crime. Oh, it was actually time travel in that one. Let me see. I think that's the same movie I was thinking about. Anyway. This soap, is it real, dude? Australian botanical soap. Look, this is what it looks like. They're big as shit, too. They're like, dude, look at these things. They're massive. Got a little pretty shit on them. Made in Australia, it says. Well, that raspberry's strong. Ooh, I like the blue one. Ooh, that green one's strong too. Holy shit! That is fucking. Dude, they're pretty luscious. Like they make my hands like over nice and soft. It comes with lemongrass and lemon myrtle. Then there's sea salt with ocean minerals. And there's goat's milk and raspberry. And I'm using the sandalwood with cocoa butter right now in there. That's the only one I try. And it comes with 2 of each one of them. These things are massive. They're like I wasn't ready for that. It's like, whoa. So you've seen these before. There. Okay. I didn't know, because maybe we do some shady shit sometimes. Like, yeah, that's Australian soap. Australians love that. And motherfuckers Australians be like, no, we don't use that shit. We don't even know what that is. We don't claim it. Having this box in my bathroom is making it smell better, I think. It's like having the motif candles without even lighting them. Well, all right. Thank you for your consideration and responding. Yeah, I know. Like, it seems real. It seemed real. It seemed like good soap. It's just that I got it so cheap that I thought, like, is it though? Because I think I got that whole thing for like $14, $15. It came with eight big ass bars. I guess it's just reasonably priced, really good soap. I almost wish I had like one of them soap cutters though with a hot wire, so I could split them in half. What you got in your hand? What you got in your hand? Don't do it. Dude, I'm just stoked that I got Trident flea medicated today, honestly. I'm stoked about that. That's a big deal, dude. That means Like she's gonna have a much better month. Whole 30 days of better. Yeah, I did something. I did something for your people, Simon. For your people. Are you thanking me? Is that why you're in here? Do you know? Do you know what happened? It's a big deal, man. Trident needed our help. Help. She's so pretty. I had to help her. She is, man, I don't know, between her and Fluffy, she's close to being the prettiest cat out there because she's so unique in her pattern. Dude, Simon just jumped up on my lap. Rubber. You're 85 years old, Simon. But she has that really unique pattern with the trident in her face and the white. But Fluffy, man, Fluffy's just regal. She's a good queen. She's actually the yard boss, is what she's considered. You should be asleep, Luke. Get to bed, man. Yeah, man. You should get to bed right now. I never expect anybody to still be here when you're here. Like, I thought that I was talking to some random person that's never said anything in chat by this point. Be like that every day, man. I don't ever want anybody to feel like they're like obligated to stick around because I know it sucks, man. When there's only one person in chat, it's so much pressure. Because I'm that fucking person sometimes, and I'm like, fuck, do I want to say something? I don't know if I got time to hang out and feel obligated to stay. I hate that for them. I hate that for the person that's the only person here, actually, every time, no matter who it is, whoever it is, Ted Thomas, Sister T, Lou, Sassal, Ms. Bungle, Bubba Bitcoin Kush, who went back in the day, Spec back in the day, RW back in the day. Man, dude, there's been so many people that have like held it down with this, just them here back in the day. Rizzle, that way Rizzle, Night Owl TV, also known as Angry NWA now. Dude, there's so many actually. There are fucking hundreds of people that have done that here, and when it's just them here and me here, and I feel bad about that, dude. I always hope that during our interactions somebody else will chime in and then it'll take some of the pressure off of the first person that was here for like the past hour, and then maybe they can go take a break or something, or they don't feel like any kind of obligation or whatever to. I don't know, man. I feel guilty and shit over it all the time, man. When people are the only ones here, one person is the only one here. A sound test, yeah, man. And I need some help. Your channel is about gloves. Oh yeah. This guy likes gloves. Let's see. Hey, dude, where's Ted at? They're starting to find me, Ted. It's amazing. I got some gloves right now. Look, check these out. Hold up. Tell me what you think about this brand if you've ever seen it. Oh, you're right here. I forgot. Huh? The Vulcan Nitrile Extra Largers. Check this out, buddy. It is very. Now, that's a good glove right there, ain't it? Let's see. God damn it. It's sticky inside now. Huh? Stink. That good one? Yeah, baby. What you think? I'm your guy. Did I win? Did I win? Let me get my shit straight. Did I win? Huh? Where'd he go? Is he beating it? Yo, dude. God damn it. It's like I'm on a megal again. I just like tapped into some weird ass fucking fetish right now, didn't I? I didn't realize what I was doing. That was like a show feet type situation, but for gloves. Yeah. He was already naked and ready to go. He knew I had some gloves, didn't he? Like, he's already gone, dude. He gutted as soon as I started blowing into it. He was edgy that whole fucking time, dude. He was edgy, dude. I bet he was going from stream to stream edgy, just waiting on somebody to bring some gloves out. Dude, I'm glad I didn't have to use this fucking pepper spray. I just realized it doesn't have a don't put a nozzle on it, dude. Bitch. Shit. Where'd he go? To do with it but throw it away. It's not like I can use it for anything without that. 0 people here. Is that true? Or is YouTube lying to me? Y'all let me know. Wait, did the stream go down? No? Is YouTube lying to me? Everybody instantly left when I talked about that guy beating it to my gloves. Was it that bad of a bit? He gave it to me. It just happened, man. It was spontaneous. I went from 5 to 0 in 2 minutes. What happened? What the fuck just happened? Lou went to bed. It was all Lou. No, Lou can't be Sam though. There's history there on the channel. Fucking Sam is a real person, dude. They didn't like me talking about Sam like that. Thanks, Miss Bongo. How you doing this morning? I just paid Google. You're supposed to be paying me, Google. I have to eat these bananas because they're going bad. And the heat is on. What it feels like. Oh, I got Trident flea medicated, Miss Bungalow, if you missed the good news. For the month. Got a Credelio into her. Penelope didn't show up today though. I was supposed to get one into her today, but we got her instead. She needed it though, man. I know she did. I wonder if in a couple of days Shiloh starts showing up, like wanting to get her monthly, because she's overdue. Yeah, unlike you guys aren't having a typhoid outbreak like we are, apparently. I saw it on the news, like San Diego News was saying, luckily y'all don't have the problem. We got typhoid breaking out up here from fleas. And you know, motherfucking assholes are seeing that story and they're blaming cats. For sure. For sure. People that hate cats already, if they see the typhus story, they're going to be thinking, why don't they just put all these street cats down, man? That's what they're going to be thinking, probably. Instead of helping the street cats. Just kill them, they want to do. Probably. Man, I rage quit last night. Fucker took my level 4 Osprey. I rage quit. Ow! Sister? Where's she been? I don't know. She is mad at me, I think, because I didn't apologize to her for getting off abruptly, I'm assuming. I don't know if I didn't say bye before ending the stream or something. I think she, I really don't know. I think that's what she's mad at me for. I was supposed to say bye specifically. I'm not allowed to just abruptly end the stream. I won't. She said change is good. I was like, maybe you're like, you know, sister, you're right. And I ended the stream. And I had changed that day. Oh, and then apparently she was mad at me for seeing her in another chat and not saying anything to her. And I don't even know how she knows I saw her. I didn't see her say anything to me. But apparently she was in somebody else's chat. I said something in the chat, but didn't say anything to her before or after I said something. And she's mad at me for that too. That's what I got from it. It's kind of silly. Dude, the Cara ones definitely taste different than the regular orange. They're pink also. They had tangerine trees at Costco. Little bitty ones on it. If I owned this place, I'd have probably planted one and taken down that fucking shitty guava tree. I hate that thing. Man, I wish they'd have planted an orange tree instead. That would have been pimping. I would love it when they were. I can't stand those things. I don't want to lop it though because I like the shade during the summer. That's the only thing. But the more shade it produces, the more of the fruit that I don't like it produces. Yeah, man. Could have only planted an orange tree at the same time instead. That would have been pretty sweet. Simon's laying down. Oh, let's go get Sawyer out. I gotta rinse my hands off now because I'm gonna try to get him to eat. My hands smell like oranges. Here, I'll make them smell like coconut, shea butter, and rice milk. That's more edible. Yeah. Got that rice milk, baby. 11 miles in it. Alright, here we go. Let's go let him out. Let's go let the little baby out. Little sweet boy. Let's go. Here we go. How did you get that in? How did you get that in there? That was out here. You crazy girl. You got that. You did some fishing. Oh, did he eat all of it? No, because I can't see, dude. I don't know if he ate any. Dude, I just slapped the fucking thing at the bottom of the cat stand. With my index finger, I slapped this. It hurts, dude. He didn't eat any, actually. Come on, Sawyer. You didn't eat any fucking more, bro. God damn, Sawyer. You're really making me work with this, getting you to eat shit. Alright. Because now Sweet Pea's going to be all up in the fucking mix. Come on, dude. Come on, you gotta eat, man. You gotta eat. Now, come, Sawyer, come on, come here. Gotta eat, man. Gotta eat, Sawyer. This is gonna take a second. Come on, Sawyer. Both of them are just sitting right behind the camera. Sweet Pea, you can't have it. You can't have it, baby. She wants to smell my hands. Come here. Come here. Come here. Make it better. Look, listen. Hey, come here. You're not looking over here. Go here. Don't be afraid of the food. Look. Huh? Come here. No. Look, we're doing the finger thing, remember? Just like old times. I need help getting. Come on. Thank you so much. See some more? Yeah. Here. Look at the finger. Show you. Look at the finger. Here, it's not sticking my finger very well. Here, no. Yeah. Come here. Sawyer, come here. Why aren't you eating much, bro? I swear you only like. Not you. Get out of here. Okay. Stop it. Sweet Pea. Go away. Come here, Sawyer. Oh, come here. You know you want to lick my. Come here. Just like when you were a kitten. I didn't think a caregiver would be willing to deal with all this to get him to eat. I didn't know if anybody would have enough time. Come here. Because he was just like this when he was a kitten. He would usually stay by the food longer though. Sawyer! Here, maybe I need to shut this. Let him know that. Come here. Where'd you go? Sawyer, where'd you go? Come here. This is like probably 35 grams or maybe 40 grams of food. That means he only ate about 65 grams. That's within the low side, Sawyer. Granted, he was in the cage much longer last night because I put him up at like 3 o'clock. I couldn't get any sleep, man. He had the zoomies, they weren't going away. No, go that way. And Sweet Pea was just laying down. She wasn't even playing with him. He was just in here going crazy. You can't have it, Sweet. Sawyer. Dude, he's inside of a fucking bag over here. It's really cute though. Sawyer. I know here. Sweet Pete. She knocked it over. It's her problem. So you look at my ass. I'm a punch. Uh-oh, what's she doing back there? Did that make you hungry? Did that make you hungry? No, not you. Go that way. Go that way. Not you. Oh, you gotta eat, bro. He really should be eating more, but maybe he's just, his growth is slowing dramatically now, maybe. He's gotta go look at muscle build, I think. But it just feels like he could eat more. I know the AI thinks he should. Sawyer, come here, buddy. That's where this magnet went. Dude, bro, I thought I lost this magnet. It was on my fridge for the longest, and then I noticed it wasn't. But I found it on Long Beach Community College campus when I was going to school there for a while. A couple of semesters. It was on the ground. college magnet, man. Come here, Sawyer. No, you're not named that. Lady. Excuse me. Sawyer. Wait, no. Alright, I guess that's all he's eating then. Dude, you would be so fat. Luke, you're trying to eat my hand right now. What are you doing? You never know. There could be something there to eat. Gotta check it. Alright, I'm gonna take this to the kitchen. She's checking the floor right now for something to eat. She's like, did y'all drop anything back here? That's definitely what she's doing. Alright. Whew! Man, I was down there for a while. Look at me. Now let's go weigh this and see how much she actually didn't eat. Dude. Like a lower back workout somehow. Damn. We did it though. She's free. No, but seriously, it really could be because he was cooped up from 3 to 8. So 5 hours of limited mobility last night because I needed to sleep, dude, and he had the zoomies at 2:45 in the morning. So that's what time I put him, 2:45 in the morning. I took it for 45 minutes. It felt like an hour though. Sleepy was just laying down watching the entire time, like I wanted to sleep too. Maybe she was watching because it was entertaining. Yeah, that's probably like 40 grams, but I do add water to it, so before I added water to it, this was around 105 grams of food. He left a lot, dude. I can't really. 36.2. All right. 6.2. That's not as bad as I thought it was, but it's close. It's pretty close to 40. 40's a half a can. 40's a half a can. There, that's done. One more cat duty done. Get Sawyer to eat as much as possible and then pull everything up. Boom. Emerald Lagasse, what's his name? Or the boom guy? Boom. Or is it Bam? Bam. Something like that. And he would hit it with his spices. Was it Bam or Boom? Bam chef. Emerald Lagasse. Yeah, it was Bam, I guess. He's 66 now. It's been.
Believe this, we were shooting 8 shows a day, at least 3 or 4 before we'd break for lunch. We'd do a show, the food would go on the table.
A lot of food.
And then the crew, we'd break for lunch, and they would whack the food out, man. It would just be, there would be nothing left. However, what was left was lack of brain power, right?
Of course, you get the itis after you eat like that.
That's exactly right. And so what happened, sleeping. So bam, that's how it came about, was to kind of wake everybody up.
It definitely worked, and I feel like you've also conditioned us, because I don't know if it picked up on camera, but as soon as you said it, I legitimately smiled ear to ear. It's like to hear you say that in person right now, I literally, my arm in the hair, oh my gosh, insane. So,
bam! You know, that's how the whole thing came about, if you can believe this. We were shooting 8 shows.
It was to keep the fucking crew awake? That's hilarious. Well, there you go, folks. From the man himself. And now you know everything. You know everything. You actually know everything there is to know. Congratulations. Game over. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. This is all you get. This is all you get, is me telling you, you get it. You got it. That's what it's like winning a game of PUBG. But it definitely doesn't hurt as bad to lose a game of PUBG as it does to lose a game of fucking Arc Raiders when you come into the loadout. Dude, look at get it in there, bro. There. We're good. Are we fucking good? Why isn't it fucking sticking in there right? It's like giving me a problem, Miss. Say it almost hurt me, so. Is this thing a piece of shit or something? No, we got it. It's okay. Can it fit right here? Oh, that would have been big. Big. Is that? Dude. I don't want to know what's up there. What did I just touch? Gotta pee and poop everywhere. No, I'm more concerned that it's a dead roach that I squished my fingers into. Yeah, I guess he doesn't look bad though for his Asian and everything. Doesn't look too fat, doesn't look too skinny. Oh, Dr. Disrespect's playing PUBG all day today?
Oh, we're getting in a fight. We're getting in a fight over here. Oh, shit.
What's that? What he's doing? He's actually been playing PUBG for 3 hours today.
Oh, no. Oh. Does he get out? This fucking smoke.
Viewership's up too.
You're not gonna peek that, are you? Oh.
Does he still have what it takes? There's 11 people left. Oh, that was close.
You're not gonna do that, are you? I won't even look at you. I won't even look at you. I'm not gonna look. I won't look at you, I promise. I'll look way over here. I'm not even gonna look at you. Come on. Come on, I promise. I won't look at you. One little peeky poo. I'm not even looking. I'm not even looking, I'm telling you.
Seven people left. Is he gonna win the game? I gotta know now. I'm invested. I just clicked to see if he was actually playing PUBG. Now I'm invested. Oh, that was another peeky.
I know it's risky because there's no cover behind me. I get it. He does have to come all the way out here, huh? Maybe I go in a little bit further. And we play more in the shadows, huh? Play more in the shadows?
Where's the damn timer at?
I don't know if that's there, is it?
Oh, there it is. 45 seconds. And dude's gonna have to push. There's 5 players left.
Hey. Gotta come out of there. Oh, he's got a vehicle going, huh? Taking heavy damage. Oh, and it's flying. And did he flip it?
Air bro. Air bro. Air bro.
Top 10 situation.
Top 5 situation. Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh.
Hurt, don't it? Don't it hurt? Oh.
Top 5. No, top 3 now. 2 people left.
Oh, I like this ditch. Hold on, I don't like that. Turn the fucking motorcycle around.
I love that dirt bike though. It's so fun to play with in the game.
Now
The most fun vehicle.
you're not gonna peek that again, are you? Nice shot.
Damn.
It's a nice shot. Not good enough, though. Not good enough. Right? Put the painkillers on! Let's just distract him, shall we? We don't have. We should have used that.
I can't believe they're not killing each other over there, dude. They're right next to each other. Playing the solo duos? Maybe. It's the only logical explanation. Oh, that was a hit. Wait, that's why right next to him. Oh, that's it. Oh, wait, no. Oh, that was a good hit. Oh, that was close, dude.
Oh, the job's not finished.
That was close. Damn it. Was he? Third. No, dude, they weren't on the same team. Damn. What the hell? Why weren't they shooting at each other? Fuck. They got third, not second.
Oh. Fucking terrible circle, man.
So it was there was no cover.
What a terrible fucking circle. Two guys with no cover, the other guy's in the bunker. Oh my god, man.
It was interesting. So I guess he's playing PUBG all day today. Their original game that popped him off. Hey. Does have anything happening? Impeachment articles introduced against Pete Hegseth. What? Shut up, Democrats. You're being stupid. If fucking Mayorkas didn't get impeached, Pete Hegseth's not going to. You fucking for real right now? They're just wasting people's time. They're wasting committee time. The Congress got to go in there and talk to people and listen to shit. Wait, they're still talking about this little girls thing?
Link to the middle Y chromosome, also called YSTRs, using the PowerPlex Y23 kit.
Oh, they're trying to prove that he had sexual contact with her, I think, because they found male DNA on her genitals, and he's trying to say he didn't do anything to her. And they're trying to get the death penalty on him, so they're trying to find out every little thing that he did for a fact, so that I guess the jury decides if he gets the death penalty. I don't know how it works there. J.D. Vance tells Pope Leo to be careful when speaking about matters of theology. But
President Trump is again lashing out at Pope Leo, who's been outspoken against the war in Iran, and the American vice president, who converted to Catholicism, is warning the Pope to, quote, be careful with his words. Pope Leo is on a 10-day trip across Africa. Here's ABC's Rena Roy.
Today, the Pope in the African nation of Cameroon, with an authoritarian leader, a contested election, and an ongoing civil war, the country paused for the papal visit.
Although we have different beliefs, we have different ways of worshiping, we have different ways of living, we can live together in peace.
The first American Pope preaching peace aboard the papal plane today, not mentioning President Trump by name as Trump continues his attacks against him. And today, another image reposted to President Trump's social media account showing Jesus embracing the president. Earlier this week, Trump removed
dude, I really wish Trump would stop fucking posting weird Jesus pictures and shit. Honestly, like, what are you doing, dude? Why are you fucking being such a damn weirdo again? Is it the medication he's on or something? What the fuck is going on?
AI-generated photo depicting him as a Jesus-like figure. And in a
And then he
late-night
started
post,
to fucking act like that he was a doctor that was healing him. He really thought that people were like gonna believe that he was just trying to depict himself as a doctor. When you got lights coming out of your fucking hands and shit, touching somebody's forehead. Fuck you, man. Man, Trump be doing some stupid shit lately.
Trump writing, will someone please tell Pope Leo that Iran has killed at least 42,000 innocent, completely unarmed protesters in the last 2 months, and that for Iran to have a nuclear bomb is absolutely unacceptable. Vice President J.D. Vance at a Turning Point USA event yesterday, telling the Pope he should be more careful when talking about theology.
And in the same way that it's important for the Vice President of the United States to be careful when I talk about matters of public policy, I think it's very, very important for the Pope to be careful when he talks about matters of theology.
Vance is the nation's highest-ranking Catholic politician. The Pope has said he is not afraid of the Trump administration or of speaking the gospel. Rena Roy, ABC News, New York.
What woman charged after using racial slur in violent attack? Oh, she was violent though.
A woman facing charges accused of targeting a postal worker delivering mail.
She's accused of yelling racial slurs and even intentionally trying to hit the victim with her car. Local Times
Oh, that's what got her. It wasn't the racial slurs that got her arrested.
This story is strange, bizarre, and
Why
very
does it matter that
disturbing.
she used a
According
racial
to
slur? Why
police,
does that make
an
the news,
African-American
that
postal
thing?
worker who was hit with
Like,
racial slurs,
Are you
sprayed with a
fucking
water.
kidding me right now? Who the fuck cares? You know how many people, dude, you know how many minorities scream fucking racial slurs as soon as they fucking get into it with a white person? Does that make the fucking news? It's stupid, dude.
Pose, according to police.
There's no way this is
and then
black on
the
white.
suspects say cops try to run her down,
Let's find out, though.
multiple times with her car. Let's go to the video here, and I'll give you the story. We are in the city of Miami here, and according to Miami police, this all went down yesterday, shortly after 4 o'clock in the afternoon. As I mentioned, a postal worker was delivering mail in the neighborhood, and as she went up to the house, the suspect's minor child approached the victim, and the defendant allegedly was standing by the front door telling her child, "We don't talk to the N-word."
There you go.
And then, according to police, as we get into the mugshot of
There
the
you
person
go.
who was arrested, Maria Portuguese. According to police, the suspect actually gets into her car, okay, and as I mentioned, multiple times, even reversing the car, tries to strike the victim. We're not done here. According to Miami
That's
police,
crazy.
the suspect in this case, Miss Portuguese, goes into her home and loads a gun. Now, it turned out to be
What?
a pellet gun.
What is
Nevertheless,
happening?
she was taken into custody,
The fuck?
facing a whole bunch of charges.
What are
We
you
understand,
doing,
according to
lady?
the arrest report, All of this was caught on surveillance video. Let's listen to what the judge just
Is
said
she even
as the
American
suspect appeared
with a
in
name
Boston.
like Portuguese?
She accelerated her vehicle towards the victim. The victim's a postal worker who was just working, delivering her mail. But the fact that her
I think she did it multiple times, Judge.
the child goes over to speak to the victim and she yells at her, "We don't speak to," and she uses the N-word. The victim says that's delivering the mail. Then she grabs a water hose and sprays the victim with water.
Jeez. Yo, what country did she come from? They might really have a problem
Very
there.
disturbing allegations, and you heard from the judge here. This is simply someone trying to do their job. So disturbing on so many different levels. You have a child who has to witness this. You have the victim allegedly sprayed down with a water hose. You have witnesses on the street here trying to get out of the way of this car which is moving down this road. We'll have much more for you on this story later today. For now, I'm live in the city of Miami. Rosh Lowe, Local 10 News.
Does it say anything about any of that? It's from Cuba, dude. Hey, the black you are in Cuba, is it work? Hold on, let me look at something up real fast. Does that mean you're Haitian? Perplex. Alright. Let's see. Are darker skinned or black Cubans Cubans disproportionately presented in Cuba's violent crime statistics. They are here. I mean, yeah. So in Cuba, are they also? No, there's no publicly available data confirming the darker skinned or black Cubans are disproportionately represented in violent crime statistics. But the Cuban government does not publish comprehensive disaggregated crime statistics by race or skin color, making the direct analysis impossible. So we'll never know, actually. Oh, wow. Fuck you, Cuba. I mean, look, if I ask, what about America? What about USA? Yes, black Americans are disproportionately represented in the U.S. violent crime statistics relative to their population share. They comprise about 13 to 14% of the U.S. population, but account for roughly 50% of homicide offenders and victims where race is known. This disparity holds across FBI arrest data and victimization surveys, though socioeconomic factors like poverty explain much of it. There you go. Whoa. There are 55.9% of homicide offenders, while being 13%. It's a 4.3 times overrepresentation. Murder arrests, juvenile, 47% of murder arrests, juveniles, are black people. And that's also 13% of the population. And that's the 3.6 times overrepresentation. Violent crime arrests, 25 to 50% of the arrests are them. That's also 13% of the population. There's still 13% no matter what. That's 2 to 4 times overrepresentation. And 50% of the homicide victims are also them. And that's 4 times overrepresentation. So studies link disparities to structural issues. Black-white poverty gaps predict violent crime gaps, with black facing 3 times higher violent index rates before controls. Homicides are largely interracial, 91% black on black. Victimization rates also higher for blacks in robberies, though simple assaults more common for whites. Yeah, black people are more likely to pull a gun out. That's the fucking problem, dude. That's the fucking problem. White people will get in fights and shit. They might hit each other with bottles or something. Black people are busting caps in each other, dude. The fuck? They're busting. The kids have guns. The teenagers have guns at these get-togethers, man. That's not a white thing. What is that? Why are they all strapped, dude? What the fuck is going on? They're not even all gangsters, are they? They just all have guns, seems like. I think the ghost gun thing really helped that blow up, dude, because the kids probably were privy with 3D printers, and you could get the parts to just like, you could order them. I don't even think you had to be an adult to order the parts, dude, the metal parts. And then you print the gun, and there you go. You got a burner gun. I remember kids were showing them off years ago on someone's little YouTube documentary. He went to the hood and was talking. I think it was Memphis, but it's been a while since I saw it. It's what's crazy about it, dude, is it goes back all the way to like the Boys in the Hood. Because the Boys in the Hood is like, back in the day we fought with these. The dad talking to him about it. It was either Boys in the Hood or Friday or both. Where like they're trying to convince them to fight with their fists like they did back in like the old days. Because it was already getting messed up back in the late 90s with the black community, and it's still bad. How has it not gotten better, dude? 30 years. I mean, I guess it actually has gotten better if you think about it, right? Like, let me see. Has it gotten better or worse? I'm gonna put since like 1999. The racial disparity in U.S. violent crime rates has remained largely stable since 1999. With black Americans consistently overrepresented relative to their population share, overall violent crime rates dropped sharply from 1999 peaks to the 2010s, but black offender and victimization rates declined proportionally, preserving the gap. Post-2020 homicide spike affect black communities hardest, temporarily widening absolute rates before recent declines. So, yeah, what if I ask it this? What about since 1965, or the passing of the Civil Rights Act? Did it get better or worse after that? Since the Civil Rights Act of 1964, black overrepresentation in the U.S. violent crime statistics has persisted or worsened, driven by massive crime surge started in the mid-1960s. Driven by a massive crime surge, it started in the mid-1960s, by the way, it says. So they got their fucking rights and then they went fucking apeshit crazy or something? Black homicide rates climbed from 42 per 100,000 in 1960 to 78 in 1970. 10 years later, it doubled, dude. It doubled after they got their civil rights. And 54 in 1980 to 1999. So it went down 1980, 1990. So it went up right after, and then it kind of went down a little bit. But what the hell? What the hell? Why would they get their rights and want to kill each other? Far outpacing white rates. Never over 8.4. Never over 8.4. And they've been 42, 78, and 54 out of 100,000. We've never been over 8.4 ever. While overall rates declined post-1990s, the racial gap, 6 to 11 times, remains stable today. So that means they kill people. Their violent crime rate is 6 to 11 times ours, disproportionately, per capita. Homie. And right now, it looks like they're right back up to, in 2021, they were back up to the 1980, 1999 rates. So post-civil rights riots, 1960s, and urban crime waves linked to poverty, drugs, crack in the 1980s correlated with black communities. Black offender share in murders held 50% from 1980 to 2008. Recent decline, 34% for blacks since 2006. Haven't closed the gaps. So still, there's, how do you fix that, dude? Why are they killing each other so much? It's actually insanity, the rate at which they're killing each other in our country. Like, if that were happening in any other majority white country, it would probably be everyday news. Black people don't even know that shit about how disproportional the gap is. That's not melting at all. I think this needs a little more heat. Simon, you can't have more food, bro. Not yet. I know you're hungry already. It's not even medicine time. It's kind of crazy though. They don't want to hear the statistics on any of that. I'm going to ask the bot, do most black people in USA aware of these stats? I wonder if it'll give me an answer on that, or it would just say I don't know. No direct survey. Yeah. So it doesn't know. No direct surveys confirm that most black people are aware of the specific disproportionate violent crime statistics. However, 78% of black respondents in the 2020 Pennsylvania survey believe black people account for the largest share of serious crime arrests, aligning closely with actual data, which is 50% for homicides. Broader polls show high awareness of racial disparities in criminal justice, but often frame them as a bias rather than a crime rate. Exactly. They blame it. So if they do bring it up, they're like, yeah, we're disproportionately represented, but that's because y'all just arresting us more. We ain't actually doing anything wrong. What you talking about? You're killing everybody, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? What you talking about? The numbers are out, buddy. In the Penn State survey, 78% of blacks versus 51% of whites thought blacks were arrested most for serious crimes, despite perceptions sometimes misaligning with local data. Yeah, but they think that they're just being arrested. They don't think they're actually being convicted, or maybe that the police are unbiased, like they're biasly arresting black people instead of white people, when there's like there are plenty of white people doing the same things the black people are doing. They're just arresting the black people because they don't like them. Pretty much is what like black people think. A lot of them think that. So they use the data against us by like saying that that's proof that the judicial system is rigged against them. That's their argument. That's their argument against it. So. they can't really argue the fact that they're killing more people. I gotta get some lemon peppers, baby. Two motherfucking bells. We got the real parm on there. Is it about Arc Raiders time, man? Is it fucking... Is it time for me to go into the spirit world with the Raider crew? Let's go. Get some pizza first, though. Hey, yeah. Oh, baby. Woo! Man. Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy. Who's ready for some beeps? Where's Ted at? Hey, where are you guys leaving? I'm eating. Did you want to see me eat? Oh.
Excuse everyone. I do think like maybe this game early on needs more bots. And then somehow, some way, the bots like they're on a timer. It'd be sick if they had like they all died of a heart attack or something. You know, by the third or fourth zone, they all kind of like go, and then they all collapse, and then you just know whoever's left are real players.
That's a good idea, actually. Because it's bullshit. We find this on bot at the very end.
I mean, look at it. I like that. I like that. Oh. I like that a lot. Another fucking guy from a different direction, man. Oh, God. Fucking, where is everybody? Too big of a fucking map. That's what happened. The job's not finished. It's never finished. Too big of a map. It sucks. Get it out of solos. How stupid are they, man? How stupid are they? It should be small fucking maps in Erangel. And maybe the desert map. But all the small maps, Erangel, and maybe the desert map. Guaranteed. What the fuck are we playing that massive with 100 players and 87 bots? In a slow ass circle like that?
I'm
It
gonna
don't
find
make
out.
sense!
That is the name of the game. I think his name is after this crazy. I'm gonna look him up.
You search for people and die from a guy who's sniping 1,000 meters far. We just drove through the entire map. We didn't get shot once. We saw the one car, and then finally, we got shot once. We jump out, we take one shot, and there's a guy right to my right, or at least, I don't know what he's doing over here. He's got a boner with sweatpants on, just standing behind the rock. Staring with his sniper, not moving at all. I don't know what the fuck he's doing.
now I'm starting to, I'm like, there's like a little bit of me that I like, you know, it's not like a full, not upset because again, like,
I'll be able to find out.
When I step into the garage,
I found it.
When I step into my garage,
On his last game,
I'm quickly reminded that I shouldn't be upset about anything. You know? Couple Lamborghinis, couple prototypes.
There were 70 bots.
Checkered floor, big screen, 2 big screens.
There were 73% bots in the last game for Dr. Disrespect.
Yeah, I really shouldn't be upset about that. And so for me, what I've really learned over time is how to control your emotion. How to not be affected. How to stay extremely locked in on the task at hand.
That map was Tago, by the way, that he was bitching about.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, we are presented with a huge opportunity to walk away from this game, this specific one, with a personalized stamp of approval, guarantee, win, and multi-million-dollar smile from that win. And I'm just in the mood to smile. I really am. I just want to smile all day, every day, all night. I want to lay in my waterbed smiling. So let this game right here be the one to do that. Let's begin. The job's not finished. It's never finished. Fucking dudes. Haven't you
Some words, dude.
I didn't do anything that I said I should be doing, which is finding a car or landing in a hot zone and killing on larger maps. Like, I feel like maybe I just don't care. Vector. Extended mag. I mean, the M4 is nice, but it's just nerfed. It's nerfed to the ground. It's nerfed to the ground.
There's nobody around him. Sam's Club employee steals over $100,000 and blows it on gold chains. There are worse things to blow it on, I guess. The glove guy, where'd he go? Ah. And the glove guy were having a good conversation. or later. Be sure to take your minerals, guys. Your calcium, your vitamin D. Especially if you're like me, you don't go outside enough. Yeah, baby. With 2 motherfucking oranges. This is what I call orange thunder. That was the thunder. Always makes me a little gassy just thinking about eating one. This one's starting to do something. One end of it tastes weird. Oh, creamy milk. It tastes like it's about to start turning to alcohol. I just remembered I got Trident done today. That's cool. Now when I see her laying in the leaves and stuff, I won't feel so bad about her being covered in bleeds. But they still have to bite her though to die. She can still catch something from them. Especially if she eats one. That's how they get tapeworms. Maybe I should give her tapeworm medicine now. I've been giving her that for a while. I can't ever get a good shot of her butt. See. I think one of these cats is pooping green though. Green and running. It's something special. Mm-hmm. good time.
Other medicines.
Here we have Pimobendin and Sotalol. My hands don't smell too much like oranges. You gotta bring it in. Oh, good job. Good job, good boy. No. 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 Wow. Good boy. Is it mine? Good boy. Is it mine? You took it all the way out. No, you didn't want it. this crow out here ain't giving out. Yay! That's done.
One way or another, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you one way or another. I'll get you.
Medications administered, man. I'm somewhat of a cat caretaker. And one day, I'll have them all stuffed, and I'll have them on my bed, and I'll be able to watch Oprah with them in my old age, and pet all of them that I'm able to get stuffed. I'll have so many by then. I don't know. Is that recyclable? Used aluminum foil? Because it, I think they have it on the picture on the cart, but I just don't know. Later, dude. Have a good day. Salute. Safe travels. Godspeed. Jury finds Live Nation liable on antitrust trial. Oh, really? I bought tickets to them. Can I get a refund? Can I get some sort of refund?
Breaking news, a verdict has been reached in the antitrust trial against entertainment giant Live Nation. A jury found Live Nation unfairly created a monopoly over the ticket market. The jury reached its decision on the fourth day of deliberations. Live Nation settled with the Justice Department and several states back in March, but more than 30 states did not settle at that time, and they continued forward with this case. Let's bring in NBC News business and economy reporter Ali Canal, and NBC News legal analyst Misty Maris is with us as well. Ali, I'll go to you first because we are just getting all this in. What essentially has gone down here with this jury? It looks like they're finding again and again and again against Live Nation.
Yeah, Live Nation, which is a parent company of Ticketmaster, found liable on every count. And the big one was that it maintained monopolistic power over the live ticketing industry. So this was a really high-stakes antitrust trial, especially considering that the Justice Department settled with Live Nation just last month. And a lot of legal experts experts who I spoke with about this case, they said that what happened with that DOJ settlement, that would likely set the floor of what we could see remedy-wise with this state case. So we have the jury saying that Live Nation has operated as a monopoly. A judge will then go and decide the remedies, and then we'll know what changes that Live Nation has to do. And as a reminder, after that DOJ settlement, they had to make certain changes to their business, like capping service fees at 15%, divesting some of those Live Nation-owned amphitheaters. But this is just going to be a big moment when it comes to the future of how this company operates.
Well, I want to ask Misty about that because, you know, this, as we said, was separate and apart from what the Department of Justice did, but now you've got all these states winning here. So could this mean even more change for Live Nation? Could this mean they have to structurally change the way they do business?
It absolutely can, because that's the next step. The judge will make a decision on whether or not, with respect to these monopoly claims, which they're found liable across the board on all four. That's the federal law that says you cannot have a monopoly that stifles competition. And because they were found liable on those claims, the judge will then make a determination at a future hearing about what remedy would rectify that. So the question is, will it be
the music industry allowed this to happen, dude, in both ways. They allowed Ticketmaster to do this, and then now they're actually pushing for it to stop, because the artists now aren't the ones making the money. Ticketmaster is.
Possibly breaking up the companies, or behavioral remedies, changing to the way the business operates. The DOJ has settled, but that doesn't mean that more isn't to come. And then it's also important to note, so this is separated into two different types of claims. You have those federal Sherman Antitrust Act claims, and then you have state claims brought under state consumer frauds, legal theories. So that all played out in court, and we have liability essentially across the board on this.
And so Live Nation could probably almost certainly will appeal, right, Misty? Is that expected?
There's no question that Live Nation, Ticketmaster, they're going to appeal. This is going to be tied up in the appellate courts for likely years to come. And during that time, that consent decree is what we call that agreement between the DOJ and the states that decided to settle Live Nation and Ticketmaster will go into effect. So there'll be a question about, by the time this plays out in the appellate courts, what else needs to be done, if anything?
And Ali, for people sitting at home thinking, all right, I bought tickets through, you know, Ticketmaster or Live Nation, is anything going to happen for all those customers who, you know, have spent so much money on tickets?
I wish I could say yes. I mean,
they'll have to class action lawsuit.
The more likely scenarios, whatever remedies we do get, this is going to take a long, long time to play out. And also, this case was really focused on whether or not Live Nation has maintained a monopoly in this market, not really about those high ticket prices. And you also have to remember that the unregulated secondary resale market, that's usually the culprit when we look at these higher prices.
Bullshit.
So still a lot more to come, but
No,
if this
what do
does
you
create
mean?
more competition,
What is she talking about? The scalpers are the problem when it comes to these high prices. They used to be. No, they used to be, dude. I mean, yeah, sure, they do increase the price of the tickets, but the tickets are too high in the beginning, though, already now. They've increased them dramatically, dude, over the past 10 years.
in theory, could lower prices for fans over time.
Misty, could this open up Live Nation, Ticketmaster to more legal action?
Yeah, you certainly could see other legal theories coming into play. And what I think is so interesting about this case, because it went to a jury, these were individuals who made this determination. This is a super complex case. It's so complex. And the amount of questions that the jury asked leading up to this verdict to review extensive amounts of testimony, experts, executives. And what the states boiled it down to, and what their attorney said in closing arguments, was this comes down to the strategy behind their dominance, and was that stifling competition. And they used internal documents and statements made by executives to say, we don't have to tell you. Listen to the things that they said when nobody was watching, and I think that might have been particularly effective for this verdict.
And the state's case was really strong, I think, up until the end here. That's what a lot of legal experts who I've spoken with have said. So the fact that we have this verdict now, a lot more to come.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app, or watch live on our YouTube channel.
getting hungry, maybe. That's what's happening. Maybe.
What to do and
Whoa, this lady, look at this lady in court right
I
now.
wandered around Walmart.
That's crazy.
A few dresses
Yo.
to pick from. And I wanted to make sure
Even
that
got pink lipstick on. That's interesting. Holy shit. I've never matched that
so I
much.
wanted to make sure that she was dressed.
Or
So I picked out clothes,
not quite that much. She's got pink eyeshadow and pink
socks, and panties, and
lipstick.
shoes, and leggings,
So many
and
pink
dresses.
things.
And I wanted to make sure she had one of her boats. So I got her some boats.
Stuff though.
Breaking news, a verdict has been reached in the antitrust.
Sheepow. Is he in game?
Ours.
No.
Let's reposition.
No, he's not anywhere near in game. Jake Paul released a video of him as Drewski in blackface. That's interesting. Family trap murder trial. What was this one?
Describing them, taking notes, then proceeding with that.
On trial, a chick is on trial for shooting death of her son-in-law who was killed inside the Utah home. Prosecutors allege Grist was part of a broader conspiracy with her children, Kevin Ellis and Catherine Restoli, to lure Matthew to the residence and orchestrate his killing. She is charged with murder, conspiracy to commit murder, destruction of justice, and domestic violence in the presence of a child. Her co-defendants have already been convicted and pleaded guilty. Wait a second. What? Were the co-defendants her kids? Wait a second, dude. Kevin and I'm gonna look these two people up. Kevin and Catherine. Are both in prison for murdering her husband and conspiring to murder him with her brother. So, yeah, no, they're already in prison apparently. Three hours ago, are both in prison for murder of her husband and conspiring to murder and mother, her brother and mother. Now their mother, 60-year-old Tracy Grist, who has previously been referred to by prosecutors as the mastermind, is on trial for the next 3 weeks. So, wait. This fucking shit's confusing. Who killed who, man? Maximum sentence. Alright, last game Doc was in, it had 64% bots. Well then, I think I'm gonna get out of here. Go figure it out. I gotta figure it out now, y'all. Thanks for ringing. Just gotta figure it out, you know. It's not